Hey, Fuzzy here. The last days of vacation are passed lazily in the company of hard and heavy music. Here is a playlist from the last days. I reached for albums from the classic 80s. At first, Crimson Glory. After the brilliant debut of Crimson Glory in 1986, the time has come for their 2, the Cosmic Transcendence from 1988. Here I have a European edition of Roadrunner Records, made in Holland, issued with a printed inner sleeve with credits and photos and lyrics. Hit and the most shiny element of this album is Red Sharks, a sublime atmosphere and at the same time a fiery anti-communist paean in which Midnight works wonders behind the mic. This track is a blow to the punch that wants to blow the speakers up like dynamite. This album is not only features Midnight's great vocals but also Draining and Jackson's double guitar strikes. This is something for fans of except QUEENSRYCHE, Leech Lord, Riot, Judas Priest and Iron Maiden. 2 whipping guitars in fantastic strong melodies and fiery solos. A revelation for me. Transcendence. Next one. QUEENSRYCHE, Rage for Order. It's not my fave album of this band, but I like to put it on a turntable from time to time. I like The Warning more, it's more in the European way. It seems to me that the musically debut The Warning brought a bit more interesting material, while Rage for Order is well produced, played and sung, and as a whole it is more mature than the debut. This album is very important for the band, a heavy metal band with a prog rock sound, willingly using keyboards, but very skillfully. But I miss the harsher track here. Here is the 1986 UK version of EMI America with including inner sleeve with photo and lyrics and credits. Rage for Order. Next one, Leatherwolf and album called Leatherwolf, the band's second full-length album, also called Leatherwolf 2, due to the fact that their debut album was also called Leatherwolf. Here is the 1987 European edition from the UK. The band's hallmark was Michael Olivieri's excellent vocal and atmospheric compositions with catchy melodies. The band has created a great mix of heavy metal riffs and progressive solos, and we also have keyboards that add even more depth. The associations of this album with the music of Crimson Glory and QUEENSRYCHE are absolutely right. Leatherwolf. Next one. Noble Savage, the third studio album of the American heavy metal band Virgin Steel, released in 1985. I have a European edition of Steam Hammer SPV made in Germany. Comes with lyrics, pictures, inner sleeve. It is the first album on which the current musical style of the band is fully manifested, containing great compositions with keyboard sound and more sophisticated arrangements. The band's frontman, David the Face, considers this album one of the most important in the history of the band. Virgin Steel. And next, Thrash, fantastic hard rock heavy metal band from Stockholm, Sweden in the first half of the 80s. They released two full-length albums, Watch Out from 1983, here I have a European edition. Of RCA Victor with printed inlay, and Burnin Rock from 1985, also a European edition of Atlantic. Made in Germany, great guitar riffs, great songwriting, awesome vocalist, a must for all hair band lovers. Thrash from Sweden. Next one, GILLAN, Future Shock from 1981. Ian Gillan, John McCoy, Bernie Torme, Colin Towns and Mick Underwood have created an amazingly sounding record. Future Shock is a strong hard rock hit with a nod to blues, such a hard rock incarnation of the band. Free reference to Deep Purple are necessary. The keyboards on this album fit perfectly into the rhythm section, metalized guitar solos and Gillan's strong voice. This album has a heavy rock edge. I have a UK version of Virgin, comes in a wallet gatefold cover with a 16 pages booklet inside with photos and credits. Fantastic record. I love this record immensely. And this is label GILLAN. And finally, the memory of the brilliant vocalist Mike Howe, who left us at the end of July. Heretic, I put a debut album on the turntable, the European edition of Roadrunner Records made in Netherlands from 1988, comes with printed inner sleeve with photos, credits and lyrics. Wonderful, awesome power, American power metal band, and blessing in disguise, the 1989 third Metal Church album from the US edition of Elektra, comes with printed inner with lyrics and credits. Elektra American edition. This was Mike Howe's first Metal Church album after switching from Heretic to replace David Wayne, the greatest power thrash metal ever. Rest in peace, brother. You've made a lot of great albums. So, much from me today. Be careful. See you next time. Cheers!